special day is coming up. Incredibly special day. Possibly the most special day out of all of the days that have ever dayed in our days.
What day might that be, my wife? But I totally know. You just are informing the audience that we have in front of us.
Right, because you know the day.
That's right.
That is so important. The most important day.
Of course I would know.
Obviously.
There's no reason why I wouldn't, but why would you? And she's gonna...
There's a very important day coming up in June.
There it is.
Okay? And a very special thing was born in June.
That's right.
You know?
Juneteenth. The birth of black rights in America. Yeah.
I was talking about Bleach.
It's coming back! Yeah.
But also...
My birthday.
My husband's birthday.
Yeah. Do you have a flat-faced friend that's kind of chill? I do. His name's Richard.
Flat-faced?
But also, it could be an orangutan. Oh!
All right.
Let's start the video. What the hell is that? What just happened there? Type in orangutan Ryan Garcia.
What?
Isn't this the crazy?
Chilling with...
Yeah! He's just hanging out.
Why?
There's music playing. We'll insert our own. He's just hanging out with one.
What is...
Just chilling. Why? Why is that a thing?
Okay.
And they're lucky he's a chill dude. He could ruin all of their nights.
Yeah.
If he just decided, I don't like the sound of this, he could start ripping people's limbs off.
That was all right.
But Your Life is an Orangutan. We did the Your Life is a Hippo video.
Yeah, it was great.
And let's get into it.
He looks so sad.
Although he's clearly living the dream, you don't fancy it, giving you one option. You leave society behind to live deep in the rainforest, pretending you can't speak so no one can tell you what to do.
Okay.
Everything starts off great, but as time goes on you start to notice a few changes. Now your feet look like hands and your hips move like shoulders. Your skin's turned grey and you're covered in patchy orange hair.
Oh.
I guess that's not much different.
Wait, they're gray? Like gray color? Like ash?
That makes sense.
Huh.
They look gray.
I'm surprised. I thought that was just like an under hair.
Okay.
That's an underskin tone.
Yeah.
Wow. Like duck. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's when it hits you. You are now an orangutan.
Just like that.
No. That's not how it happens. Wait, what, you talk? I'll tell it properly. That's all just legend.
You talk?
Like 19 million years ago, we diverged from all the other apes and somehow ended up in Asia, eventually leading to you. Pink face, 2 kilos, and utterly useless. You're a very clingy child, needing constant contact with your mum's belly for your first few weeks, till you're strong enough to have constant contact with your mum's back. She's off to find your first solid food, which she munches up in her own mouth, making it nice and easy for you to eat.
Oh.
Luckily, your main food source is still mum herself. At 4 months, you finally decide to let go of mum in a triumphant moment that only lasts a few seconds. But by 6 months, you're confident cutting the cord and can now actually watch mum and learn something. You're beginning your first lessons in nest building, a very important skill you use every day, so should pay close attention to. At 1.5 years, you're getting your bearings, buddy travelling through the canopy.
Okay.
It's scary climbing, but you'd better get used to it, because if you haven't noticed yet, 90% of your time is spent in the trees.
Why did he do that? Oh, nice.
That's your sister. She occasionally comes home to catch up with mum. The sun's
Throw you back up there.
Together you formed a temporary travel party heading towards a ripe fruit tree. The abundance of fresh fruit on the tree attracts more than just you though, but that's not a problem. It's actually a good opportunity for you to play and the adults to have a lot.
What game is this?
Just you though, but that's not a problem.
Is it Guess Who? I think it's called Guess Who.
So how do you play? Because they have nothing there.
What do you mean?
All I see is the back of your cards. How do we play?
So you would say, do I have antlers? And you'd be like, no.
Do you have toes?
Yes.
So I know it's not a hoofed animal.
Right.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to be clear, I only know how to play that game from watching people play that game. I've never actually played it myself, so I could be giving you...
Oh, you just made that up.
No.
You just lied.
No.
Got it. I get it. Yeah.
No. I didn't lie. I've seen people play that game or something similar to it.
You're like people who learn to have sex from porn. I've heard someone say something similar. You dirty girl, slap. What's the problem? I'm the man. Stop slapping.
I'm pretty sure that's how you play the game.
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure that that's probably wrong. Off we go.
I think it's right.
For you to play and the adults to have a long overdue gossip. This will be the most social time of your life, so enjoy it while it lasts. After watching your mum for 2 more years, you're now proficient in building nests, and mum gets her nighttime personal space back. Shortly after, you begin looking for your own food, having developed a rough mental map of the forest and all the different plant species.
Nice.
You're still nursing from mum, though. This lasts up until you're around 7 or 8, when you're fully weaned and sent on your way. You are now a sub-adult orangutan. After the longest childhood of any animal, you've finally got your independence, which begins by finding your own home range away from everyone else. As you climb through the canopy with your slow, precise movements, you come across a strange animal that makes awkward eye contact. We all know what this means. Deeply offended, you swoop them up and carry them deep into the forest to be held prisoner, or married, or no. Legends again. The modern reality looks a bit more like this, but I'm not going to go there to keep it light-hearted. Like with most things, you don't care, and continue on minding your own business, at least until you come across the human's permanent nest. They look tasty. You watch for a bit, then quickly nip in and help yourself to a complimentary drink.
Puts the straw in.
Nice and juiced up, you find a patch of forest and put that energy to use building your nest for the night. Bending nature to your will, you create a base, then furnish it with some lighter branches.
I thought it was slime. I thought something terrible had just happened.
Oh, no.
And he was covered in slime.
He was bending something to his will.
Right.
10 minutes later, once you've padded out the nest nicely, you're ready for a good night's sleep. Okay, so first you quickly weave together another bunch of branches to create a quick roof, then see out the night. The next morning, you're woken by the forest alarm clock, an adult male long-calling to the local females that he's ready for some action.
Nice.
It also serves as a warning to any would-be competitors to stay out of his zone. Every day starts off with 3 hours of hard graft, getting down as much food as you can. Fruit is your favourite, making up as much as 90% of your diet. All that energy is then spent having a midday nap before your evening stroll to a new area where you haven't eaten all the fruit yet. After a few years of this routine, your usual morning quest for food brings you back to a familiar location. You end your year-long Flory's lava streak to approach the human on foot. They seem friendly, so you playfully start to ask to wear their coat, like the definitely innocent ape you are. They seem rather amused as you blatantly commit daylight robbery, so once you confirm that the jacket fits, take your chance and bolt it back to the comfort of the trees. It's already the evening, so nest building time. You build a nest as you've done thousands of times before, then make use of your shiny new tool. Some more years pass, you've been visiting Mum, then decide to head to the river. An innocent catfish is happily prodding along till you start jabbing a sharp stick in the water, causing it to panic and jump out into your grasp. This is one of your many learned behaviours passed down from previous generations.
Wow!
I feel like this is something we knew, but...
That feels new. Yeah. Didn't that feel new?
Yeah.
The way he put it, I might have heard that before, but he made it seem new.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
These can vary from region to region, creating cultural differences in the way you act and or use tools. Already bored of fish, you're back to old habits. Just need to get across the river. Another handy trick you picked up helps you decide if it's worth risking a swim. You think not. Oh well. As you may have guessed, not all learned behaviour comes from other orangutans. Don't want to miss this opportunity.
It's gonna jump
the
on
humans
the boat?
dock and you wait patiently for
You're
your
gonna
turn.
steal the boat?
As soon as they're inland, you make haste and GTA their boat.
What?
That's better than risking the swim. Belly full, you continue down the river till you come across that old
just boating
location.
around.
Seems like they've had some upgrades. You quickly pick up the correct pattern using your advanced cognitive function. Then stealth mode over and help yourself to some tasty treats.
Cheese balls!
Oh no. Better run. You know they'd catch you on foot, so you decide to steal a golf buggy.
Damn!
You don't steal a golf buggy. You decide to steal a golf buggy and make your way back into the forest.
Oh god. Like his teenager, adolescent, crime-ridden years.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You commit all your crimes before you become an adult, so then you can't go to adult jail.
I know we missed some of you guys with that advice, and that's by design. Get back in school, you criminal.
Now he's an adult. His wild days are behind him.
You gotta stop all that garbage.
It's been a few more years and another day has dawned. You decide you're bored of fruit and fancy something else, so start eating the tree instead.
Oh!
Once you've come to your senses, you decide to grab a stick and pinata a beehive to get some sweet honey.
That's pretty good.
That tastes better.
Ah! Jesus.
Some dropped on the
Christ.
floor, so you head down, only to find yourself forced into modelling for a bunch of social media posts. That's a nice hat.
Uh-oh.
You point at them, then point at your head before taking off your coat and laying it before them.
Mm-hmm.
You patiently hold out your hand till the human gets the message and lets
Trade.
you
Give me
try
your
on
hat.
their
There we go.
It fits well, and they don't look too impressed with your offering, so you quickly disappear into the canopy.
You can't see
At
me.
least they'll get some likes for that. Back to bed for the night.
With a new hat.
What's that? You slowly peer over the side of your nest to see another orange creature prowling through the forest.
I wouldn't go down there, though.
At the age of 15, you're about to be an adult, so are too big and skilled at climbing to be worth its time. Around the age of 15 or 16 is when you hit maturity, meaning you are now an adult orangutan.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's a reason you don't look any different. As a female, not much changes as an adult.
Oh.
You're a bit bigger, maybe more wrinkly, and you're able to mate now.
Did anybody just assume it was a male? The whole story?
Wow, that's very sexist of you.
You did, huh?
No, I definitely thought it was a woman.
The whole time?
Yeah.
For what?
Because she said, because he said, oh, that's your sister. She's visiting mom, right?
How does your sister mean that you're a female?
It just kind of gave female vibes.
What are you talking about?
And then later he was like, you're visiting mom. And I was like, got it. You're visiting mom because you're also a girl.
What would that what does anything have to...
The boys don't visit their moms.
As a male, you also don't look any different. Yet.
Yeah.
Whilst technically a mature adult, you still haven't grown your flabby bits, so won't have much luck with the ladies. The flangy dominant males will always be priority.
So am I a male or a female?
He's playing both sides of the fence.
What is going on here?
Definitely roids.
Which gives you one sinister option. You track down a female and begin your unwanted approach, with one thing in mind. Fortunately for her, she's under the protection of the local flangy dominant, who teaches you a lesson in
It's a
not being a
Flintstone road?
massive creep. Right,
It's a type.
you've learned your lesson, you'll only do things the proper way now. No one really knows why some males don't grow flanges till they're years past maturity, but others can start before. There's a theory that the presence of another dominant flanged male can cause stress, leading to a delayed development, but for now, it's still a mystery.
Okay.
Oh look, you finally got
There
your
we go.
Nice.
Okay, so we are
and the
male.
massive
Flat
throat
face.
sack making you look like the King Goblin in The Hobbit. So, you're now a flanged male. You're double the size of a female at a whopping 4 foot tall, and your drooping cloak of fur is the envy of dementors. Your curious face of youth has
That's a
become
good
one
one.
of pure disinterest, which is fitting, as your tolerance of social interaction has hit a record low. Combining that with your
Same, bro.
superhuman strength makes you a high-risk animal to be around. You wake up the next morning and, using your throat sack for max volume, belt out a long call to inform the females
That's right.
there's a new boy in town.
When Skitten's not on camera, that's how she sounds when she stubs her toe.
Can you stop? Can you stop?
That's what he sounded like.
No, it didn't.
She gets up in the morning. Up, Skitten's awake.
Oh,
I hear the
God.
call of the void.
Sounds like the old boy is still around too. It's not long till you come across a female who seems ready to mate.
Come on, she's
There's
already
just one
dressed.
obstacle in the way.
Damn.
You
Knock
both
him
need
off
to
the tree.
impress, so
Okay.
charge each other.
Knock him off the tree.
Okay.
Then try to
Or
intimidate
kiss.
each other with your displays of aggression.
Okay. Big
Ending with
displays.
you nibbling his cheek pads to establish your
God.
dominance and securing your
Damn.
victory. You can now mate, which involves 3 to 10 days together, sharing the occasional nest before you leave her alone to raise, educate, and protect your kids
That's
with
what
no
the fuck
help
I'm talking
whatsoever
about.
from you.
Damn.
A real Maury
Rinse
episode.
repeat, the cycle continues, till you're like 30 or 40 something.
Wow.
Eventually, videos of you spearfishing and code breaking attract the attention of some researchers who want to push your capabilities to their limits. For obvious reasons, you're careful not to reveal all your secrets by making the odd mistake and remaining silent at all times.
Ha.
Next thing you know, you're stuck correcting their origin story, surrounded by your worst nightmare. Wait, so up until now you have just been pretending not to be able to speak so you didn't have to work.
Right.
He's not going to reply now, huh?
Right.
Yeah, we're done. You've got enough out of me, fool. Employee of the month. He's back where he started.
That's so funny.
People are going to be enthralled with this video. If you've not figured it out yet, the dry humor is intentional, or maybe it's not. You'll never know. Thank you, wife, for joining me.
Thank you.
I
for
learned
having
2
me.
things in this one, the spear fishing
Yes.
and the cheek nibbling.
So that cheek nibbling thing is a reference to that story. It just went viral again about orangutan who learned how to use medicine for his face by himself. He just figured out how to use medicinal plants and put them on his face.
Plants. Got it.
Did you think he was popping a Tylenol?
I was like, what do you mean medicine for his face? He stole aloe vera and squeezed it on himself.
He's self-medicating with opiates.
He's mashing up Tylenol 3s and putting them on his skin for some reason. That was odd. Thanks again, James
Toland.
I was going to say Tolliver. Good enough. James Toland, another riveting story. Really got the juices microwaved. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.